Lads, welcome back to Fusion YGO, and today we are doing LMN, but this is for the Alphabet Tournament, which should be in the somewhere. You can find it. There's links, places. Lucas has pointed at it at least once. But if you want to join that, signups are officially open this week.
Yep.
So make sure you go and sign up in the Discord in the description below. That's over on Chrono's Discord.
The sooner you sign up, the more you're guaranteed to be able to be in the tournament. And if you're in the tournament, you're going to have a lot of fun.
And you're going to be interacting with all of us. We're going to have a good time. So come on in and check that out. But let's go ahead and break down the top three of L, M, and N. Starting with number 3 for L's, Lunalight.
So Lunalight is very powerful. The problem with it is their best card is at 0 right now, and our tournament would be at 1.
Yep. Tiger is at 1 because it's a Lunalight card, but
if Tiger was at 3, honestly, the deck might be a little bit higher, but it's at 1, and that hurts it a lot.
It's still really powerful. It's still like in top 3 for L's.
Yeah, it can go off. L is pretty deep.
Has some pretty good archetypes in it. But Lunalight is just, it's that powerful.
Yeah, no.
Cat Dancer's insane.
Yeah, it's just that, in all honesty, it's a fusion deck. It requires 3 cards. If it could go off on 2 cards, in all honesty, I think it'd be much higher.
Yeah,
it's
but the
just
deck
that
it
is an older fusion deck. It doesn't have the Shaddoll cheating.
It doesn't have any kind of cheating.
Yeah, if it had any form of cheating, it honestly would be higher. It's just, it doesn't. You have to play it as a fair fusion deck, which makes it not great.
Right. But that puts us into number 2, which is Live Twin. Live
Twin.
Live Twin is just really good.
It's a good control deck.
It can do a lot. It can grind out things. It's got the big booty Link 4 now.
Yep.
That will be available. Sunny.
Yep.
There's so many options.
It's consistently been getting good support. When it first came out, Patrick and I were laughing at it, in all honesty.
I'm still laughing at it.
And then all of a sudden it just started getting better support, and we go, oh,
that's annoying.
Why is this a good deck?
Why? Why does this exist? Waifu tax in Yu-Gi-Oh, lads.
Yeah.
But Live Twin had to take the number 2. For number 1, it's Lightsworn. Look, Judgment Dragon's a heck of a card.
I'm just gonna play Judgment Dragon. You know what's better than a Judgment Dragon? 2 Judgment Dragons. You know what's better than 3 Judgment Dragons?
And a Michael for no reason.
Yeah. Can you deal with that? No? Okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just got so much milling and so much consistency, and it's light, so it's the second best attribute. It's got so much advantage.
Charge of the Light Brigade.
Charge of the Light Brigade. It's got Solar Recharge. It's got...
People forget that Raikou is the reason why you set traps in main phase 2. So if people forget about that, Raikou's going to screw their day over.
Yeah. Just, it's good. It's a really powerful deck.
Yeah. It is a little... it takes a minute to start going off, and also it has an inherent brick in the deck.
Yeah, Wolf.
But overall, the deck does a lot.
Yeah. But moving on to number 3 for M, and it's Magical Musketeers.
If you've never played Magical Musketeers, they're annoying. They cheat out spells and traps all the time.
They turn everything into hand traps. All of your spells and traps are now hand traps.
As long as you control 1.
And one of them is a counter trap, which is just fair. It can change attack points, so it can do stuff in the battle phase. It can banish cards. It can pop cards. It's really powerful. It is deceivingly good.
The only problem with it is having more than 1 magical musket on the field, because if they deal with that 1 monster, then you're out of plays.
You've got to get a couple of them, but their effects trigger when a spell or trap is activated in the same column as them.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of really cool options you have, and their Link monster is pretty good at helping you cheese out a lot more. So
it is. But these next ones are just more powerful.
The next 2 are just better in our opinion, and number 2 is Madolche.
Yeah. Well, Madolche, its best form is mixed with Rika, is what I've seen.
It's still really powerful on its own because Tiramisu is a heck of a card.
Tiramisu is a very good card. Yeah, just yeeting out everything is very...
And they've got an in-archetype searchable double summon.
Yeah. Along with they can just play double summon too.
Yeah, it's silly. It's so good. The only weakness it has is it doesn't want anything that isn't a Madolche card in the graveyard.
Yeah.
That is one of its inherent flaws, which is why you run things like Gamma.
Yeah. You play things that banish themselves.
Or Imperm, because you don't care.
Yeah.
Or Phantasmate, because it summons itself.
Yeah.
You've got to be smart with your card choices in this deck, but
if you're good, if you know the smart choices, then Madolche's probably could be arguably number one. It's just number one. Has a way to FTK in all honesty.
Yeah. And it's good at going first or second, and that would be Mech Knights.
Yeah. Mech Knights are significantly better at going second. We're not going to deny that.
Yeah, they're very powerful going second.
But if they go first and they FTK, which is ripping your entire extra deck and hand for no cost.
It's a 2-card combo.
Yeah.
Like straight up, it just requires Gearsu and Blue Sky.
Yep.
That's the whole combo.
And if you can't if you can't stop Gearsu from going off and he just does that, good game.
Yep.
Because
it's insane.
Scars is a stupid card that is very, very powerful. Purple Nightfall, super good. Blue Sky, super good. Indigo Eclipse, super good. Along with, so I was playing this, and they have a trap card that just says, oh, you're going to activate an effect, Indigo? All right, effect monsters in this column are negated.
Yep.
Wait, what? Yep.
That's how that works. Mech Knights are they're really good. They can control game states. They can break boards. They can OTK. They can FTK. They can do everything.
The only negative for them, you can't play the Kaijus, but they can get rid of things easy pretty too.
This is less detrimental than in Crusadia.
Yeah, Crusadia dies because they don't have Kaijus for the most part, but they can still, like, making Equimax that can deal double battle damage and piercing, very good. Making a 3,000 attack point monster that says, oh, you have a card in this column? No, is a little bit better.
Just a little
and
bit.
It can attack directly, by the way.
If there's nothing in the column. Yeah, it's insane. And then moving on to N, and our final slot for today. At number 3, we have Noble Knights.
This includes Infernobles.
Which is why it's so high.
Yeah.
Its biggest weakness is it doesn't have access to Smoke Grenade.
No, it doesn't have access to
This is the
Junk
only,
Forward.
Yep.
It doesn't have access to Neospatial Connector and Aqua Dolphin. And it doesn't have access to Gearfried.
Right. It's got a lot of glaring holes, but it is the only warrior deck that has access to Isolde.
Yep. And Isolde on its own sometimes can just win games. If they don't have a way to
advantage gaining.
Yeah, if they don't have a way to stop Isolde, sometimes you just go, well, I'm just going to use Isolde's second effect. All right. The only other negative, they don't have Power Load Ogre. That is a Goki card. If they had access to Power Load Ogre, honestly, I think it would be the top one.
It could be.
Like, I think it would be, because just a Power Load Ogre plus any Link monster, all right, deal with it now.
Good luck.
Yeah.
But for number 2, Ninja.
Yeah, ninjas.
So excited.
Again,
Naruto the deck, baby.
A better advantage engine. I don't really have a better thing to say that. And Noble Knights are very good.
The ninjutsu art cards are really good in ninjas.
If you were playing pure Noble Knights, you'd lose. If you're playing Infer Noble Knights, you can do stuff, but if ninjas go first, then they just stop you from doing anything you want to do, no matter what it is.
And ninjas have access to Pendulum Summon.
They do. Because that's fair.
Which is really dumb.
Yeah.
And they have access to things like Blade Armor Ninja.
Yep.
And all the Ninja Xyz monsters, because there's not enough of those.
And yeah, they have access to, oh, I'm going to attack directly and you can't get rid of my guys.
Pretty much.
With no real hard cost, because, oh, they lost all their Xyz material, I'm going to make another one now.
Yep. But for number 1,
it's Necros.
It's Necros.
It's Necros. They don't have the Drytron stability, but once they start...
Or the incantation consistency.
Yeah, they don't have... Their two best consistency engines they don't have, but before they came out, really Necros was really powerful.
They're still really good.
Like, those two didn't exist. Necros was a topping strategy.
It was a tier 0 strategy.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
And in this type of tournament, I will say this, Ninja is going to be easier if you don't know Necros. But if you do know Necros, why would you not play Necros?
Yeah, Necros just makes sense. It's really good in this format. Being able to not give a crap about your extra deck is just really powerful.
It is. It's really dumb.
And that is going to do it for today's video. That is L through N. Let us know what your top 3 for each of those letters are in the comment section below. we look forward to checking that out and hearing it. We look forward to talking to you in the group chat on Discord because you are going to join that tournament.
Make sure you join that tournament. It's super fun. Chrono always throws fun tournaments too, so if you join our tournament, hey look, you're in that Discord. You can join a ton of tournaments where you have a lot of fun.
He does tournaments about every other week, and he's a really good dude.
He does it weekly to every other.
Yeah, he tries to do it weekly, but he can't always do it. Right now, he can't always do it, but...
yeah, but if he does, it's very fun.
And he's such a nice dude, so make sure to check it out.
Right up there.
And we will see you in the next one, but until then, lads, good fun. Have luck.